There's a whole industry dedicated to us wiping our butts.
Some random stranger has a really cool photo of you that you will never see.
Pavlov Pavloved all of us into thinking about him whenever we hear someone talking about dogs and bells.
Star Trek is futuristic sci-fi, but Star Wars is historical sci-fi.
Someone at some point in your life has probably seen you at your best and hoped to see you again but never did, without you ever realizing or even knowing their very existence.
Eating spicy foods is socially accepted self-harm.
Audiobooks are the inverse of subtitles.
Fun-sized candy bars are much less fun than normal-sized candy bars.
The smell of a bag of Halloween candy is very different from a basket of Easter candy.
You are good at something when you can pretend you are bad.
Once the last uncontacted tribe disappears, humans will be extinct in the wild.
There is probably a person who got his tattoo messed up by an earthquake.
Your salary is your company's monthly subscription for your work.
Volcanoes are just earth pimples that explode when they pop.
Moonlight is technically just sunlight.
Writing type instead of typo is the ultimate type.
Rigging the deck is the only strategy to winning Candyland.
A broken dishwasher makes a damn fine drying rack.
Dog's sense of smell is 1000x better than a human, yet they stick their nose up another dog's butt to smell it.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts. A monkey is over 10 times more likely to travel to space than a human.
It must really suck to be a singer and have your own song stuck in your head.
The barber is the only accepted stranger that puts a deadly blade to your neck, and you're fine with that.
Everyone's clothes has a distinct smell and you'll never truly know your own.
Renting a really nice casket for the funeral and burying in a cardboard box is much more practical.
In our modern world, we often forget the impact of moonlight at night.
At some point in your life, you've probably been standing where someone else sees a rainbow.
Incompetence is rewarded whereas competence is expected. Those of us with more skill get used, those with little get rewarded when they finally show any ability.
There's definitely a group of people out there who think the moon actually changes sizes every night.
Dogs without a collar look like they're naked.
The sun has no shadow.
I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Lorelei Stewart. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more shower thoughts. Bye for now.
If you like this podcast, check out our other podcast, Daily Dad Jokes. It'll make you laugh. And groan. Just search for Daily Dad Jokes in your podcast app or check the show notes page for links. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.